Welcome to the collapse experiment. You're seeing this weird haze behind me. That is, I believe that's from the Canadian wildfires. Kid hasn't been doing well with it. She's off from school again today, or daycare, however you want to look at it. But yeah, so I ended up with a surprise day off. And weather's just weird. So, the picture that I posted at the beginning of this is from a goofy conspiracy theory minded idea that I had, considering Mark Zuckerberg and Timothy McVeigh. Now, how the hell could those two guys be tied together? Well, hear me out. So, you look at the photo, obviously, they've got a few things in common. Facial structure, neck, definitely the neck. What is up with that neck? So, some fun facts about McVeigh. If you've read Aberration in the Heartland of the Real, what the hell kind of title is that? But yeah, that is Wendy Painting's book about the life of Timothy McVeigh. And come to find out, during the 80s, he was a bit of a computer nerd. He was actually doing some hacking way back when you would actually connect your landline phone to a modem. And yeah, this is pre-AOL. This is back when the movie War Games was a thing, one of his favorite movies in high school. And at some point in time, he actually broke into, I believe it was a Pentagon computer. Yeah, you know, the same guy that blew up the building was hacking computers in high school. At some point, he stopped when he accessed the computer. Somebody came onto his screen saying, "Who is this? You're not supposed to be here." And that was, according to McVeigh, the last time he had ever hacked into anything. But he did have a thing for computers. Also, later on, when he was waiting to be executed, he told several people that he believed his execution was going to be faked. He was going to receive plastic surgery and a new life. He also had a weird thing for Asian chicks, specifically Terry Nichols' wife. I think I spooked a deer. Actually, I don't even think it had anything to do with her being Asian or Pacific Islander. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend the Filipinos out there, getting them confused with somebody that lives on a continent. I know how offensive that can be. But no, he seemed to have a thing for other people's wives. That was probably a weird fetish for him. But anyways, so Mark Zuckerberg pops up, at least in the political view, or the public view. 2004, creates Facebook, steals the idea from a couple of other guys in college. And hey, if you're going to restart your life, wouldn't you go to school for something? I don't know, something you probably had an interest in beforehand when, prior to, I don't know, building bombs. Yeah, so Zuckerberg's going to school for, I think it was computer programming. I'm not even actually really sure. I know he was handy with computers. But 2004, 3 years after McVeigh is executed, all of a sudden Zuckerberg is starting Facebook. And years later becomes a multi-billionaire. And let's face it, it's not beyond Timothy McVeigh to steal somebody else's idea. After all, think it was the Order that originally had plans to blow up the Alfred P. Murrah building back in the 80s. So, yeah, not even that was an original idea. Something else these two goofballs have in common. Well, Zuckerberg seems to either enjoy or he just naturally acts like Data from Star Trek. Whereas McVeigh, a huge Star Trek nerd and fan, said that he believed he mostly resembled Data because of his lack of emotion and intellectual thinking. Remind you of anybody else? Is this a goofy idea? Yes. Am I just having fun with this? Yes. Do things kind of line up in a weird way? Yeah, they kind of do. So, if anybody else thinks I'm on to something, put your comments below. But, yeah. Isn't it weird you've never seen Timothy McVeigh and Mark Zuckerberg in the same room together? For obvious reasons. Considering one is supposed to be dead. But yeah. Anyways. That was some of my thoughts on the topic. And I'm just trying to have fun with this stuff right now. Because when you work as much as I do and have as many jobs as I do, you try to squeeze in those little bit of fun when you can. And for me, stuff like this is fun. So anyways, let me know what you think. Is Mark Zuckerberg Timothy McVeigh? Keep on typing.